This is the periodic table part 4, and I want you to bear with me on this particular lesson because there was a lot of words on this list that, wow, they were hard to pronounce. Rubidium is element number 37, and what you're going to do is you got to pretend that you have a rubidium mug. A rubidium mug. It's like a coffee mug made out of rubidium, and what you're going to do is you're going to rub the mug. You're going to rub the rubidium mug. Okay. Alrighty, number 38 is strontium. Okay. And okay, when you're stronting your stuff, okay, and I know you're saying, well, I'm stronting my stuff. Yes, you're wearing a suit of armor made of strontium and you're stronting your stuff. You may develop sores because the armor is hot, and if you're in a hot room, of course, you know, the perspiration doesn't go the way you're supposed to, and so therefore, there you go. So, you're gonna be sore. You know, you're gonna develop sores on your. You might just get sore just walking with that heavy armor of strontium. Okay, so you got strontium armor on, it's heavy, and your muscles get sore just because you're walking around in it. But let's say you finally sit down and you're gonna watch a movie. Okay, so that's how you got to remember that strontium is element number 38. Okay, yttrium. Okay, you have its symbol, it's just Y, which is the letter Y, but you're going to remember it as the word Y, W-H-Y. Okay, you'll just take the last letter of the word Y, and that's the symbol for it. Mop will represent the number 39, as you know from Harry Lorraine. Okay. Zirconium. Let's imagine we have a flower bed of zirconium. Okay, now zirconium, they use cubic zirconias in rings instead of diamonds, so you got a zirconium flower garden. And if you got a zirconium flower garden, you have 0 roses. 0 representing the Z and the R zirconium, and the roses representing the 40. The R and the S representing the 40. Niobium, and it may be niobium, probably niobium. Niobium. Okay, we're going to imagine a niobium doorknob. A niobium doorknob. Okay, and we're going to imagine this rat crawling across the niobium doorknob. The rat will represent the number. The doorknob will represent the actual letters. Alrighty. Molybdenum. There's another one. This is why this video took so long. Molybdenum. Okay. What we're going to do on molybdenum, the M-O is the first 2 letters. And then, of course, you have the RN. Well, we're going to use the word moron. Anybody that plays around with molybdenum is a moron. Okay, so the M-O representing the actual whatever, the letters, and the R and the N representing the fact that this is element number 42. Technetium. Technetium. Okay. Well, if you have technetium, the TECH is going to represent the TC of technetium. And what we're going to imagine is we're going to have this technician, say a computer technician, playing around with technetium, and he's getting himself drunk with rum. Okay, so the rum, what he's drinking, will represent the number 43. Ruthenium. Okay. Okay, Ruthenium. We're going to imagine that Ruth, okay, since this is Ruthenium, we're going to imagine a gal named Ruth. The first two letters of her name is going to represent the number. And we're going to imagine that she's roaring like a lion. Okay? She's very upset. Ruth is very upset. She's roaring like a lion. So the roar is going to represent the 44. Okay? Rhodium. Okay? Alright. Well, we're rolling down the road. Okay, the RH is going to be represented by the road, so we're going to spell road. I know it's spelled, in states like Rhode Island, it's spelled R-H-O-D-E, but we're going to say road anyway. And we're going to, I guess we can just take the state of Rhode Island, we're going to roll it up in a roll, in a bedroll. That'll work. Okay, so you got the state of Rhode Island, and then you've got this bedroll that you're going to roll the state of Rhode Island into, and that's where you get your rhodium. Palladium. Okay, we're going to make a padded rug out of palladium. The padded is going to be the letters, and the rug is actually going to be the numbers. Okay. And let's see, palladium is of course 46. Now I know we're kind of cheating with the G. G is supposed to be a soft G, but we couldn't use R and P. I mean, you know, what we gotta do is say rest in peace? No, I wouldn't be. Okay, so we're just gonna use padded rug, and we'll remember that the G is representing the 6. Okay. And then we have, for silver, the letters AG. I'm not really sure why they have AG for silver, but anyway, we're going to pretend that we are seeing silver popping up from the crops. Okay, we've got a bunch of crops, silver's popping up from them, and so there's your agriculture there. So the AG in agriculture is going to represent the letters, and we're going to imagine a giant rack above the crops. Okay, we've got a giant rack above the crops, and that rack will tell you that this is element number 47. Okay, so you got agriculture, you got a crop, it's a silver crop, and you got a rack above it. So there you go, number 47. Now, cadmium. Okay, we're going to imagine that we have made a compact disc, which is a CD, cadmium, and it has a rough surface. Okay, we got a rough surface CD, which is cadmium, and the rough, the R and the F, represent the 48. Wow, what a list, huh? And we're nowhere close to being done. So, I will tell you more in a future video. Stay tuned.